today what we'll be doing is, going through just exactly what marketing is. Put it simply, marketing is a process by which you can promote your goods and services to the right audience at the right time in order for you to achieve your business objectives. Now, it's not some frivolous activity. The reason that you do marketing is because it helps you to achieve those objectives that you have written down for your business in terms of the numbers of customers that you want to achieve, the types of customers, the amount of revenue that you want to achieve. It is a business process, marketing, and it is about those business objectives. So you really do have to understand what it is that you are trying to achieve. So you can see on your screens at the moment, there are some examples of marketing in action from, the big technology and FMCG companies, as well as AustCyber, not so big, I suppose, as but interestingly, this again is part of this opportunity that we all now have, is that the podcast of AustCyber, there is an opportunity for you to become the expert in your space, and it is so much easier in this day and age to create and distribute your own useful and relevant content, because I'm sure many of you are looking at some of those things and think, oh my God, we would never have the budget for that. And one of the things I do want to do today is really start thinking about how can we do this without a whole lot of budget? How can we market efficiently and effectively so we're not just sitting there thinking, oh, it's, I need, $100,000 for a billboard on a very, crowded roadway or something like that. Probably going to be out of reach for a lot of the companies who are involved. So how can we really think really clearly and carefully, and how can we do it without spending lots of money?
I just wanted to point out as well, while we're talking about that AustCyber obviously is, we're funded by the Department of Industry. We are a non-profit as well. So we don't have a huge advertising or marketing budget. So we really need to be very strategic and targeted in what we do as well. So we're kind of on the same page as a lot of our startups and smaller companies.
Yeah. So you really have to think creatively and imaginatively. But this great gift of, technology and where it's taken it is that the factors of media production and distribution have now been democratized. So you now have the ability to create video content, audio content, stills content, graphics content. It's so much more accessible, but what you have to be is very thoughtful about the way that you produce and distribute that content in such a way that it will reach the audiences that your customers and those who influence those customers, and that you will ultimately be able to be super effective in building your brands and achieving your outcomes. So that's what marketing is about. It's, as I say, it's not a frivolous activity, and it might not be something that you think, oh, I don't have a business degree or I don't have a marketing degree, but you do have a lot of common sense. And you're entrepreneurial out there. I'm sure many of the AustCyber companies are super entrepreneurial, and I think most of the raw materials that you need to build a marketing plan are either in your heads or on different bits of paper. So let's try to see if we can introduce a framework today that'll help you to put those things together.